internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right into today's doubleheader. Listen to what Larry Fink says here.
IMF and the World Bank were created 80 years ago when banks, not markets, financed most things. Today, the financial world is flipped. The capital markets are the biggest source of private sector financing, and unlocking that money requires a different approach than the bank balance sheet model of yesterday. All of us are staring down a growth dilemma. Whether we solve it or not, it's a significant economic fork in the road for our countries. Today, the G7 average debt to GDP is 129%. No matter how much we tax, how much we cut or reduce that debt, it will not be enough.
He mentions the IMF, the World Bank, and he talks about how you're never going to solve this problem. The debt issue is never going to be solved. Currently, we're sitting at almost $35 trillion. And that is why they're introducing a new system. And if you missed this video that was published on June 8th, I'll put the link in the description down below. This is very important. I suggest you guys listen to this. I pretty much tell you exactly how history is repeating itself. And Ripple and XRP are center stage and are about to take the world by surprise. And before I get into why escrow is, in my opinion, we're just not going to see it, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Remember, I've said this in the past many, many times. Ripple came in here with a banker's vision. They knew they had to be within guardrails. You know, they locked up the escrow. They had a game plan, and I'm going to tell you exactly why escrow is actually a very bullish mechanism that they have within their side. But take a look at this. So we talked about Tether earlier today, and hours later, it looks like in Times Square, there was a billboard up, tethered to corruption. And it says the website name tetheredtocorruption.com. And if we go on it, this is it. This is the website. It's called tetheredcorruption.com. And wow, folks, remember, or like people said we were.
Is Tether the next FTX? They refuse to be independently audited. S&P gave Tether.
Who is behind this? Who do you think is behind this? Because this is some big money. This is something's going on. You guys have seen me show you how policy directors at Coinbase and Circle are all attacking Tether because they logically have to, because if they're abiding by the laws, you know, why isn't Tether? We don't want that kind of player in our industry when we are going to a regulated ecosystem, right? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, but things are getting very, very interesting. And for some of you guys may think this is redundant, and really isn't. You just don't have patience. Things happen in phases, and they're introducing a brand new system. There's a lot of shakeups that are going to occur. And now, how can the IMF benefit from Ripple's escrow? Listen to this very carefully because it's very important. IMF's primary objective is to maintain global financial stability. When XRP gains significant adoption and usage, the IMF may want to ensure that they are managed and used in a way that doesn't disrupt the stability of the international financial system. Having XRP in escrow could be one way to manage the supply and prevent excessive volatility. And 6 points here. Number 1, price stability. 2, predictable supply, long-term planning, partnership assurance, trust and credibility, reduced market manipulation. Predictable supply is very important. Remember, you guys have heard them say many times predictability in general, and they want everything to be done instantly. The escrow system releases a predetermined amount of XRP tokens each month. creating a predictable supply schedule. This transparency can instill confidence among investors, partners, and users as they can anticipate the future availability of XRP. And now when we tie in RLUSD, their new stablecoin, into this whole infrastructure that they have created, wow, you're talking about XRP, you're talking about Escrow, you're talking about, remember we talked about having XRP collateralized against the USD, RLUSD stablecoin that they're releasing. This is some very great, what a time to be alive. That's all I got to say. Long-term planning. The escrow system enables Ripple to plan for its ecosystem's growth and development more effectively. With a controlled supply of XRP, they can manage partnerships, projects, and other initiatives without significant concerns about market fluctuations caused by sudden large token releases. And you see what they did in Japan, right? They 1 billion XRP, done, locked up, and for those guys to grow their ecosystem down there. That's a lot of XRP. 1 billion is a lot of XRP. Partnership assurance. Ripple's escrow can give potential partners and financial institutions more confidence in collaborating with Ripple. The controlled release of XRP token through escrow shows a commitment to maintaining a stable and reliable digital asset. This commitment could foster stronger partnerships between banks and Ripple, facilitating further innovation and collaboration within the financial industry. And remember, this system is built off of trust, and that is very, very important. Trust and credibility. An escrow system can enhance Ripple's reputation by demonstrating responsible token management practices. It showcases commitment to market stability and a responsible use of XRP. This can instill confidence in banks, investors, and regulatory authorities that Ripple is actively working to maintain the stability of the XRP market. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I truly, there isn't a lot of XRP out there. And when we're talking about a 60 billion XRP, give or take, in circulation right now, 40 billion locked up in escrow, which is peanuts, we are going to see a supply shock in XRP when the time is right. And that time is nearing. And, you guys can comment whatever comment you guys want. But, you guys commenting, you still have 49 cents and all that stuff, it's kind of, that is redundant because, years from now, what are you going to say? Right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with another video. Exciting time to be alive. That's all I got to say. And if you don't think this is exciting, if you don't think this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, then you are completely brain dead. I'm very sorry to say that. But with that being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I'll be down with you. Oh, I almost forgot. And how did we almost forget this? Tweet by CZ. CZ was the CEO and founder of Binance since inception. And remember, he's locked up right now. But remember when he tweeted this: when the Titanic sinks, little floats near it gets dragged down too, because I guess the current. But the floats will eventually come back up if they are untethered. This man knows a lot, and this man is the richest individual currently in prison. This is not, again, if you guys think this FUD, this tether thing is all FUD, you gotta reevaluate everything you're doing in crypto and really understand what's happening behind tether. We're talking about $110 billion. How much is Tether even worth right now? Let's take a look if we could. People are overlooking this. Tether is currently $112 billion. That is insanity. And we're talking about USDC. You see the difference here? You see how USDT is unregulated and has $112 billion, and USDC being regulated has only $32 billion. When Ripple's stablecoin comes out, we're going to see USDC go to 100 billion. We're going to see RLUSD go to 100 billion. Because think about it. the USDT market cap right now has 0 real world assets. You know, it's not being used in a regulated financial industry with the trillions that they have, right? Come on, how do you not see this, right? And Ripple is just on the sidelines getting everything ready, and when everything is ready to go, regulation, all the guardrails are ready, it's game over. That's all I gotta say. We may sound like broken records right now, but this broken record ain't gonna be broken for long.
Building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.